Turn your obstacles into building blocks until you achieve success. Instead of letting the obstacle be the reason you quit, be the reason that you are so angry, so unhappy, and you don't achieve anything, because nobody is going to celebrate you for not achieving anything. Don't let your obstacle define you. Don't let your obstacle define you. No, it shouldn't be that way. You're going to have obstacles in life. It's natural. You can't control it. Obstacles will come. But have you seen anybody in this life who got an award or who was celebrated simply because they had obstacle and the obstacle pushed them to the ground and they died? Like, have you seen anybody who is celebrated because of that? No. Many people who are celebrated because they were able to get obstacles, and yet, despite the obstacles, they succeeded, right? So, don't let your obstacle define you. Find a way to overcome anything that is an obstacle for you on your travel abroad journey. You know, like even for people who join us at Vantage Scholarship School, we say, think of it. What is going to be your obstacle on this journey? And right off the bat, you start by providing solutions to it. You know, that's very important, because as for obstacles, your goal is to anticipate them, and as they are coming, you just turn them to something else. Turn your obstacles into building blocks until you achieve success. Instead of letting the obstacle be the reason you quit, be the reason that you are so angry, so unhappy, and you don't achieve anything, because nobody is going to celebrate you for not achieving anything. Like, most times I've seen that what people call obstacles, there's always a way. There's always a way. So, for when I consult for people at Vantage Migration, like when people join Vantage Scholarship School and they have one challenge or the other and they reach out to me, I always make them understand, like, guy or lady, this problem you have, my dear, is just like, it can easily just be solved, you know, and I'll tell them this, that. Most times there is 1, 2, 3, or even other ways to solve the problem. You just see that what seemed like a problem is no longer a problem. You know, like somebody recently had a transcript issue. They had their transcript, though, the unofficial transcript. They've been waiting for their official transcript for months before they start their travel abroad dream. I was like, hey, girl, what if you understood that you didn't even need the official transcript? And the lady was like, what? I don't need it. I've been waiting for my school since. You don't need it. You don't need it. At least you don't need it now. You know, she was so shocked. And she was like, really? But without that simple direction can make a huge difference for you. Simple direction can make a huge difference for you. You know, sometimes what is holding you is small thing. With 1 or 2 consultations here and there, you're on your way, moving fast. So many things that hold people back. There was another person I was talking to. He was telling me how somebody had told them that anything you send abroad from Nigeria, that they will use microscope and look at it and make sure it's original. I say, I live in Canada. That's not how it works. Especially when you are dealing with schools. In fact, they trust you until proven otherwise. And the person was like, what? I thought the professor will think I'm lying. I'm like, why should the professor think you're lying? I know what is happening there. Immigrant mindset. Those who have gone to Vantage Scholarship School, they know what I'm talking about. The person was operating on immigrant mindset. The person was operating on immigrant mindset. And for you to really be successful at your travel abroad journey, you have to operate at expatriate mindset. What they just needed was a mindset shift. That is it. What they just needed was a mindset shift. So sometimes, what is holding you back now? Tiny thing. In as much as it's tiny, it will hold you back. It's like, I don't know if you have ever seen one picture where there was a rope on the neck of a cow tied to a chair, one very light plastic chair. And because of that rope tied to the chair, the cow refused to move. Cow or horse, one of the two, refused to move. Something that if the team wanted to even run, it can run with that chair. The chair will even break pieces as the animal is running. But because there's a rope tied to the neck and tied to a plastic light chair, the animal refused to move. That is how many of the travel abroad obstacles look like. Many of the travel abroad obstacles, that's how they look like, right? They look so big. They look like they are tying you to a place you can't move. You don't even know that they don't exist. Or you are more powerful than the obstacle holding you down. All you need is direction. Some people, they don't value direction. They don't value it. They just, not wait to just tell me. Nah. They don't value direction. And when I see those people, I stay away from them. Because if you don't even value direction, how will you value the advice I'm giving to you? You know? So I just stay away from them. But don't be like that. One small direction can make you move faster than you are moving now. Why would you want to get one visa denial before you get trained? Why would you want to get, you don't know how to do something. Why not tell yourself the truth? Linda, I don't know how to do this thing. Full stop. Nobody will beat you. You don't know how to do something. Why wouldn't you tell yourself the truth? Sometimes when we say these things, some people, like, you will see somebody you want to help. Like one lady chatted me one time. And I know I used to handle that. She chatted me, she was asking some questions and all that. See, I've already attended my webinar. So I'm like, okay, cool. See, madam, all these questions you are talking about, they are masterclass content. So I can't start giving them to you. She replied me and she said, you are so interested in the consultation fee, blah, blah, blah. Very rude reply. Very, very rude reply that she gave to me. I just smiled. I was sitting on my couch. I just looked at it. I said, hey, what did it happen for here? Since she accused me that I was very interested in the consultation fee and not helping her. And I told her, no problem. We are not even going to work with you. Be going. We don't want your money now. Be going. You know? Be going. Then she replied, I said, is that all you're going to say? I'm like, you say somebody is interested in consultation fee. I say, be going. You are not still asking me. You are still asking me one or two questions. I pray she sees this video so that we know that I was actually laughing and sitting on my couch. Because I could not tell her anything after she gave me a rude reply. I just said, thank you for your time. The whole point is, some people, the way they approach things, when you are telling them something, when you are telling them something, it's like they are so interested in whatever you say your fees are that they miss the point. What we are discussing today, I'm not asking you to come to Dr. Linda. You can go to anywhere you want to go to. But based on your choice, you're going to see the consequences. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you don't. And the whole point I say get trained, it doesn't have to be from me. Get trained from your cousin who is abroad. Get trained from that your co-worker who relocated, if they have the time. Most times, people abroad don't have time. And it's not their fault. Get trained from your dad. It was my dad who trained me most of it all. Get trained from your dad if he or she has been traveling. Get trained from your senior brother or senior sister if they've traveled before. Just get trained. That's my own. If you don't have any of those people, you can come to me. That's okay. But it doesn't mean you must come to me. But receive the wisdom first. Stop fighting it because in your mind you are thinking money. Because you are still going to waste more than that. Receive sense, my dear. Receive sense. Receive sense. Receive sense. Don't let obstacles stop you. I used to still say it. I traveled abroad without Dr. Linda Eheme. You know what I mean? And her consultation of Vantage Scholarship School. Meaning you can travel abroad without Dr. Linda Eheme and without Vantage Scholarship School. Some people will tell me I've not started. It's because of you people. I say go finish you there. If I was waiting for Vantage Scholarship School, I will not travel. So I traveled abroad without Vantage Scholarship School. You can travel abroad without Vantage Scholarship School. Then the second thing I also say is that I wish there was Vantage Scholarship School when I was traveling. so that I can take advantage of it. I won't have spent 2 years running helter-skelter like a headless chicken. You understand? I won't have spent 2 years on the internet scrolling from, it's God that even saved me that I got results. I wish there was Vantage Scholarship School when I wanted to travel abroad so that I can take advantage of it. After all, I, Linda Ogechi Iheme, I paid an agent. Linda Ogechi Iheme, I paid an agent to help me get admission. So I understand you. I understand you, my dear. I understand you. I paid an agent. Put it on record. I paid an agent. Because why? I didn't know. I didn't know how to do it. Every day I'll go on the internet. When I finally managed to cancel my weekend events. Internet. I don't even know how to start. I don't know. These days, Advantage Scholarship School will be taking it step by step. Even some people that they will come and meet me. Hey, Linda, please, can I finish it in 1 week? No. Because by the time you run to the end of that 1 week, you have not grabbed anything. You come back to me. Anytime you face challenge, you start running back to me. No, I want to train you so that you will lead yourself instead of depending on me. I used to say it. See, my best client. Some people were wondering. Like when I tell people that we don't even know the actual number of people that travel through us, they think we are just blabbing. Because my most successful clients don't talk to me after the training till they travel. My most successful clients, in fact, some of them, they may not even reach out again. You know why? They know enough to guide them through. My most successful clients don't interact with me all the time. The ones that interact with me all the time, like, oh, did not know this. Oh, school said it, but I don't know what to do. Those are the ones that come to me. Your people won't come to you until there's a problem. They don't just write you, right? Until there's a problem. So many people I get to know are people who were having problems before they traveled. Like they had 1 or 2 challenge that we had to sort out before they travel. Because the people, the real successful people, the top successful people don't have need to talk to me until they've traveled. You see, they don't have need to, and that is the way I prefer it. That's what I prefer. Because during the training, yes, we grind you, right? You become your own leader. You help yourself to travel. That is what I want. If I have this feeling that if I have trained you and every small thing you run back to me, I have this feeling that I have failed in my duty with you. I have this feeling I've failed in my duty with you if I train you and everything you depend on me. So when people want to come and do one day, so that every day they'll be with me over the phone. Dr. Linda, the school said, Dr. Linda, I'll tell you, it cannot work like that. Because if I train you and you're still needing me, you're converting me to an agent, 1. Number 2, that means I failed. You know, like I failed in my duty as a teacher. My real joy is to see somebody who finished my training, they know enough, they have what it takes to combat any obstacle they meet on the way and to be able to reach where they are going to successfully. And I hope that same for you. I hope same for you. All right? Love you for your own study abroad dream. I used to say it, I'm in Canada. I have come, I've done my own, I'm not doing it again. So all these things we're doing is for you, who is just about to start that travel abroad journey. It's for you. I'm not coming again. I'm not going to do it twice. To do it once. I'm not going to do it twice. All right? Love you. And for all those who want to travel abroad, I encourage you, start from our free webinar. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Start from our free webinar, right? That would be a great place for you to start from. 1 is going to tell you, how other people have done it. What are the key things that you need to consider? Some people, they have poor grade, they're afraid. You learn more about that. Some people, they think without agent, they can't travel. You learn more about them. And then you're also going to see other things that we have in store for you, and you're able to take advantage of them. Also, if you check my social media handles, Dr. Lilia Iheme on Instagram or Facebook, you're going to see the link to that website on our bio. Let's assume that you couldn't remember what, of course, check the description of this video as well. But let's say you didn't remember, you can just check us inbox and we'll be able to help you out, both with any question that you have and with the link if that is what you're looking for. All right? So don't stay and hold your questions in your heart, because nobody is going to know what your questions are to be able to provide solutions to them. Nobody knows except you ask.